Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the C-Dub studio on the expensive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, if you would be so kind, make sure if you like what we're doing on our video, if you're picking up what we're putting down, smell what we're cooking, hey, give us the like, give us the old thumbs up, please. We appreciate it as always, and of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure you get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time we put up one of these new videos. And, of course, check us out on all our various social media platforms, on the Facebook, on the Twitter, and now over in our Discord discussion group. I'll put a link to that in our comment or on the description of this video. So make sure you come over there, stop in, and say hi. Of course, we want to know what you're on today. Man, there's a lot of college football out there. Let us know what you're playing in the comment section. We got a little contest going on there. If you get to be the capper of the day 4 days in a row, you're going to get yourself a new shirt. That could be cool. Giving away a few jerseys here this season so far. So yeah, make sure you get your name and your picks over in the comment section. A couple of rules, aka requests that I have when posting your picks. Please let us know if you're playing parlays. Tell us what the if you're playing something outside of a regular something outside of a regular spread parlay at -110. Let us know what the odds are. Let us know what you got it at, and any kind of unusual things. Let us know what the odds were at the time you took that. That'll make sure that we get it capped accurately or get it counted accurately. All right. We do limit you at this time to 10 plays. We'll see how that goes. We could be going to 5 plays. I'm just giving you a heads up right there. Because why? Very popular segment. A lot of you doing it. And yeah, so we may be cutting down to your best 5. All plays are 1 unit, regardless how many you play them for in real life. For our purposes, just 1 unit on either side. So either you lay it to win 1 unit, or you lay 1 unit to go plus odds. All right. So let us know what you're playing. We'd love to hear from you. Going to be a lot of football out there. I'm anxious to see what you guys are on. All right. And, of course, don't forget to check out Winners and Whiners, statsalt.com, doing deep dives into all these college football games. Man, these guys are writing their asses off over there. So make sure you stop by and check out their opinion on what's going to happen for all these games. Every single day they do it. Every single game they have a write-up. So check them out, won't you please? Check out our partners over there in Iowa and New Jersey, PointsBet.com for all of your betting needs. Okay. All right. I think that cleans up our housekeeping and keeping. Let's take a look at how we did today. You know what? I wish sometimes I call them and they don't work out well. And we called this one on the Rice game. We worried about a late touchdown in garbage time, and that's exactly what happened. With a minute and a half left, they punched it in and took us over a team total there. The one that really hurt us was that second one in the first quarter when they got the ball back and went 40 yards in 4 plays. That's the one that cooked us. That's what we had to stop. We had to make sure that was a field goal instead of a touchdown, and it wasn't. And that ended up cooking us all the way at the end of the game. So, and the other one, we had the Marshall team total over. And holy shit. Marshall started out, they looked real good. They were able to contain Boise. They had a lot of opportunities, but man, they just could not move the ball, especially in the second half. So yeah, team total went down in flames though, even though they did a good job with the Broncos. And of course, we did have the Oakland A's on the run line. That one came through, so we go 1 and 2 on the deep 3. A little better on the premium side once again, guys. We go 2-0 over there. We had Wake Forest minus 18.5, I think is what we ended up getting it at. And we had the Marshall Thundering Herd. We waited around on that one. When we did it last night, it was 12. I told everybody to hang loose, that they were going to absolutely come off of that number and should be late money coming in on the Broncos. That's exactly what happened. We got the Thundering Herd plus 13.5. Didn't need them, as they were able to hold it to 7. As Boise State was driving at the end, decided to take a knee because they're classy like that. And they knelt down on the Smurf turf twice, and the money was in our pocket. So 2-0 we go on the premium side, 1 and 2 on the deep 3. That's 3 and 2 on the day, 60%. We're still out there banging, kids. All right, so let's take a look and see what we're on today. We're going to start off with a game. How about Alabama and New Mexico State? Anybody? All right. Alabama is a small 55-point favorite at home. The total on this is 64. Yeah, The Aggies are awful, okay? They're so bad that I was actually tempted to lay 53 and a half. And actually, yeah, the line is actually 53 and a half. That was an old cap there. It's 53 and a half is the official number right now. No, I'm sorry. No, that was what it was. It is 55. I'm bad. My bad. Like I said, I was tempted to lay 55, but just tempted. I can't quite bring myself to do it. Here's a bet I like a lot better. I like the New Mexico State team total over. Guys, it's got to be like 5.5 or 6. All right, let's do the numbers. As we said, it's 55. The total is 64. All right, so at 55, it caps out to about 27.5 apiece. All right, at 64 means we add 32 to each side, or 32 to one side, subtract 32 from the other. So that puts us at a total of 5 to 59. All right. In 59, they don't even cover. It may be higher than that, but I think we're going to get this. I think we're going to get it less than 2 field goals. All right, that's what I'm looking at. I'm almost certain we're going to get it less than a touchdown. They shut people out. You look through and you see those scores, and they shut people out. But most of those shutouts are against like Mississippi State. They're against Vanderbilt. They're against league opponents. Why? Very simple reason. Why don't they shut their cupcakes out? I'll tell you, because they always play their cupcakes at home, and they clear the bench. What that means is in SEC, you can travel with 70 players. All right, that's how many you can take on the road. So at Alabama, when they go to Georgia, when they go to Mississippi State, they take 70 players. At home, they have 128 guys on this Alabama team. Now, obviously, not every one of them are going to play, but they're going to get way down. They're going to turn that depth chart over to the next page and put some of those guys in. And generally speaking, those cupcake opponents are going to put up 1 touchdown. And I think it happens again today. Give me New Mexico State. Team total over 5.5, 6. We'll see how it comes out. Now, looking at a game that might be a little more competitive is a Stanford Cardinal taking on the USC Trojans down there in LA. I'm looking at the total of this one at 43. I like the under. This is going to be a battle of the backup quarterbacks more than likely. Looks like KJ Cassell is going to be out with a head injury, concussion protocol. It's a chance he might be back, but as of right now, it looks like he's going to be out. The Cardinal defense, holy mackerel, this is a physical unit, man. They just abused Northwestern last week. They knocked out their starting quarterback. Just beat up everybody that would dare to try to move the ball against them. They held them to just 210 yards of offense. Now, both of these teams, they kind of want to do the same thing with their young quarterbacks. They're going to look to pound the rock, and they're going to look to chew up clock, all right? USC backup Clovis, man, he's got all the tools. Everybody's high on him. He's got great size, but he is a true freshman, and that may be ugly against this Stanford defense. He went 6 for 8 last week. After coming in after quarterback blew out his knee, threw 6 or 8, 57 yards, and he did throw 1 pick. And that was just one of 4 turnovers from the USC Trojans. Stanford, they're going to look for Cameron Scarlett to run the ball, keep the chains moving. They're not going to make big chunk yardage. They're not going to beat you down the field. I just honestly, these are 2 defenses that are better than the offenses. I don't see where the points are going to come from. Yeah, it's a low total for college ball. I don't care. Give me the Stanford USC under 43. And we're going to finish it up with the one everybody's talking about, kids. Texas A&M Aggies traveling to Clemson. Clemson's a 17-point home dog there in Death Valley. That number has come down significantly from a high of about 20 and a half. Here, my first bold prediction in this game is the Clemson Tigers are not going to average 8 yards per carry like they did against Georgia Tech, all right? The Aggies, they've got a lot of pieces that match up well with Clemson. They've got big cornerbacks. Their starting cornerbacks are 6'2" and 6'4", and nobody in the defensive backfield is under 6'1". That is very important as Clemson trots out some big physical receivers. You got to have somebody that can match up with them. I do worry about the defense as far as their new pieces on the defensive line playing together, along with the linebacking core. Buddy Johnson moved into the Mike backer position. He's just kind of learning the ropes there. He's got 2 sophomores on either side of him. These guys are faster than hell. They can fly, But I'm concerned that they may struggle at time with their assignments, and with an inexperienced defensive line in front of them, that's not going to be good when you've got a back like Etienne, who doesn't need a lot to get his shoulders through there and break into the second level. They have to put pressure on Trevor Lawrence, all right? They've got to make him uncomfortable back there. They've got to get him to move his feet. He looked surprisingly human last week against Georgia Tech. He went 13 for 23, 168 yards, 1 TD, 2 picks. But on the other side of the ball, Texas A&M actually has some real weapons, including quarterback Kelly Mond, who torched the Tigers last year in College Station for 430 yards. I like Corbin at running back. I think Spiller is a nice little change of pace guy. He's a burner, and they're going to have to account for both on him. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love Clemson, all right? They are my pick to repeat as national champion this year, and after they get past Syracuse next week, they shouldn't be challenged again until the playoffs. But I like Jimbo Fisher and his Texas A&M squad a lot. I think the Aggies, I think they've had this game circled for a long time. Specifically, I think they've had it circled for about a year. I think the Tigers prevail in this one, but 17 points is just too many to give up to a borderline top 10 team like the Texas A&M Aggies. Give me the visiting Aggies plus the 17 points. And we'll take that Stanford USC under 43 and finish it off, started off rather with a nice play from the Bama game as we take the New Mexico State team total over. The end of those three contests, you guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets. We'll fire up the weekend in the right direction, headed into NFL Sunday, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody, let's take a quick look at the shout-out, see how everybody did. Before we do that, we'll, of course, show our premium numbers here. There we go. We went 2-0 yesterday. That took us to 9-2-1 for the month of September. Over the last 2 weeks since college football got fired up, we've gone to 27-1. Not 27-1, but 27-1. I wish we were 27-1. There's a gambler. Hey man, you're 13 units up. Yeah, but I'm greedy. I want it. I want it all. So yeah, that's our premium stuff. We got like I said, we got our premium prices are frozen until the end of this weekend, until midnight Sunday night. So if you want to get down on the premium, now is the time to do it, dude. And we've been doing all right. We've been crushing us a little football. So get yourself down on the premium if that is something that would work for you. All right. So let's see how everybody did on them shout-outs. All right. C-Dub, it was a Euro 2020 qualification. He had some plays there from the European League. He ended up going 3-4 on the day, minus $71, but he has promised that tomorrow will be superb. There you go. The Mad Carrot, he said the day before yesterday, he posted yesterday, he said went 9-5, 2-2, 9-5 in the MLB, 2-2 in the WNBA, 24-9 in soccer, and 18-19 in tennis. However, he did hit a 7-match parlay for plus 40-26. Not a bad little payday there, Sir Carrot. Kiss to DeGen said he loved the deep three. Gave a shout out to C-Dub and wanted to know legendary king what broker that he uses. You can parlay Green Bay and the under together. That is a good question. That's not something that is available at every book. Jeff McKnight had a question for us. He said, why am I raising your premium price? People shouldn't have to pay for your opinion on a game. Fair enough, Jeff. We will put aside the ironic fact that you have made that comment on a free video with my picks that are absolutely free. And by the way, you read the comment section on this, C-Dub came to my defense beautifully and put it, said a lot of the things that I would have told Jeff. Number one, we're raising our price because it's football season, all right? Football is the butter on the bread, okay? That is what pays the bills around here. That's what pays the bills for everybody that does any kind of thing related to sports betting. It's all about American football, okay? Secondly, and perhaps most importantly, I'm pretty damn good at what I do, okay? I've got a very nice retention rate of people that have been subscribers since the very beginning. And this is a service where if I ain't winning you money, you ain't coming back, okay? And, just to give you a little idea on the premium side of the college, we've gone so far 12-2 on the season this year on our college picks on the premium side. And over our last, we finished our season. You've heard me talk about the streak before. We went 44-8 to finish the season last year on football. And we have started this season 37-15-1 between our NFL preseason and our college picks. That is a total of 80, 23-2, 77.6%. Plus, what is that? So we're plus 57 units, 233. Yeah, so I actually didn't do the units on it, but yeah, we're 57 over 500 for the last 103 games. If you haven't done that on your own, or if whoever you're using hasn't done that, that's why people pay me for picks, brother. All right. So again, we'll always put up the free content. I love doing the deep three. Have a great time, but business is business, and my best picks are always going to be on the premium side, okay? Speaking of which, I'm going to try to go to Fab 5 maybe next week. I want to have a little better body of work on the teams before I start throwing 7 picks out there, which is basically what I have to do if I'm going to do 5 on the free side. Still got to have a couple 3 on the premium side. So we're looking at 7 or 8 picks. I want to make sure that we've got the teams a little more information before I start doing that. So stay tuned. Fab 5 could be making a return next weekend, all right? Jeff, seriously, thanks for your question, brother. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you asking the question. C-Dub, as always, I appreciate you coming to my defense. And, dude, keep watching, all right? Let us know what you're playing. Tell us what you're on, man. Ain't no hard feelings around here. Ain't nobody got, ain't no ego, anything like that. I've said it many times. I'm good at this simply because I have a lot of time to do it, all right? I've been capping games almost 40 years, all right, a long-ass time, and I finally have the entire day without a day job. This is my job, and, frankly, I ought to be good at it because that's what I'm fucking doing. So, anyway, thanks, Jeff, appreciate it, and, check out the premium side if you want to get signed up. Miguel and Nola. Miguel wanted to know, said at least he had the pack on the money line at plus 150. Nice hit there, Miguel, for sure. Miguel, and then he proceeded to have himself a day. He had Poland, Russia. He had the Russia game team total, or the total over 2. He missed on Wales. The only one he missed. He missed on his Wales play. His Wales play. He had Marshall under on the team total there. He had the A's on the run line. Had a money line parlay with the Dodgers, Rays, and A's and played plus 170. Hit everything in sight, my friends. He goes 6-1 on his straight picks, 1-0 on his parlay. How about plus 638 for Miguel down there in NOLA? Oh, that's right. And he said said screw loyalty. He made a 5-unit play on the Mexico-USA friendly as he had Mexico to win, and they did indeed win that one. Made 500 on that game. Of course, we just counted as 1. But and then he said, no shout out needed. Nah, dude, that's not how we roll around here. You make 500 on a pick, we're gonna give you your props. All right. The Legion of Picks. Hey, how about a perfect day for Legion of Picks? 3-0 on the soccer field. 3-0. That is plus 300 right there. Mike B. Hey, Mikey. How about a perfect day? 6-0. Mike, all on the baseball picks, and he had Marshall plus 13. Mike, just about any other day, if C-Dub's not going apeshit crazy, that's going to get you capper of the day. But no, now Miguel got it. So, very nice day, though, my friend. Kid P, he said, let's get some winners before he hits the road with the RV. I'm going down that holiday road. Whoa, whoa. Got the family truckster out, ready to fucking hit it, buddy. Should have left last night, my friend, is Kent P's picks. Let's just say I hope your camping trip goes better. All right, brother? We'll miss you. We'll see you when you get back. Be safe out there on the don't get yourself white line fever, all right? Ninja put out some picks. He got the Rockies and the Braves. Missed on some other ones, but not a bad day. Not an awful day. Kept some powder dry. Landon Hayes said he loved the D-backs, and the D-backs did come through today. They just had to lay 6-5 on them, or 5-6 if you prefer, minus 120. Nice job there from the D-backs, and he was tailing the A's on the run line with minus 125. He said he was all over this pick early. I believe you landed 2-1 plus 85. So there's our positive gappers of the day. Landon Hayes plus 85. Mikey Butler plus 600. And, of course, yeah, there we go. And, of course, our winner, Miguel, you know where he's from. He's from NOLA, down there in the Houdat country, all right? I don't know if Miguel would consider himself a Kunas or not, but, yeah, we'll give a Kunas shout-out of Laissez le bon temps rouler, all right? Miguel, congratulations, my friend. 6-1, 1-0 on your parlays at plus 638. That's a damn fine day right there, my friend. Miguel and NOLA, you are our capper of the day. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations to all you guys. All right, buddies, it's here. We've got college football today, and then we're firing up the NFL tomorrow, all right? So I know you guys will be back. We're going to bitch about our bad beats. We're going to brag about those fat stacks. And then we're going to fire it up and do it all again. You guys have a great day. Let's have some fun. Let's make some money. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.